agenda has been posted on our website and emailed out to the BCS Board of Education community subscription. Our school board members received the agenda and all supporting documents for reports and action items several days prior to the scheduled meeting, so they can review information, prepare questions or comments, and are ready to participate fully in the discussions and votes. This meeting is a meeting of the Board of Education in public for the purpose of conducting the school district's business and not to be considered a public community meeting. The Buchanan Community Schools Board of Education recognizes the value of public comment on educational issues and the importance of allowing members of the public to express themselves on district matters as indicated during public comment portion of the agenda. We do have cards available if you want to complete one of those and turn those in so that we can respond accordingly. Thank you for your support of Buchanan Community Schools. And we will go ahead and start with the Pledge of Allegiance. It's a little bit hidden there.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we can go ahead with roll call.
Mr. Carlson.
Here.
Ms. Brackett.
Here.
Mr. Brown.
Here.
Ms. Lesh here. Dr. Carlin.
Here.
Dr. Burnett.
Here.
And Ms. Berry.
Here. All right, moving on to the adoption of the agenda.
I move that the agenda for the regular board meeting of October 20th, 2025 be adopted as written.
Support.
Okay. Any questions or comments? Go ahead.
Mr. Carlson.
Yes.
Ms. Brackett.
Yes.
Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin.
Yes.
Dr. Burnett.
Yes.
And Ms. Berry.
Yes. All right. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you showing up. And we will move on to points of pride.
So the first part we do is Buchanan Buck Staff Appreciation. We have several nominees. First is Hillary Casey, Moccasin Media Assistant, Aisha Davis, Buchanan Middle School Paraprofessional and 8th grade volleyball coach, Jenny Rarig, Moccasin Paraprofessional, Jessica Walker, Moccasin Administrative Assistant, Kelly Smith, Elementary Instructional Coach, Kimberly Kepler, Buchanan High School Cook Help, Lisa Gregory, 2nd grade teacher, Philip Haug, did I say that? I said that wrong. Wong, thank you. School Resource Officer, Sandra Miller, Buchanan High School Art Teacher, Shelley Leet, Speech and Language Pathologist, and Violet Greenfield, Custodial Coordinator, and Caitlin Wirtz, Ottawa Behavioral Support Specialist. And this October's winner is Caitlin Wirtz for Ottawa. And I will read what was submitted for her. Caitlin Wirtz has jumped right in with no hesitation to working and supporting all students at Ottawa. With the age of our students, that can be a tall order. Miss Caitlin does a phenomenal job of connecting with students, especially those that may be struggling with high emotions. She is a perfect fit to our Ottawa team. Thank you, Caitlin, for all you have done in the short amount of time you have been with us. Your efforts and commitment are appreciated. Ms. Dennison. On behalf of the Board of Education and Administration of Buchanan Community Schools, we thank you for your service and encourage you to keep up the great level of achievement and service to our district. Congratulations. I was just saying, if you would like to step up here for us.
Yeah, you want to now take a picture right here.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Oh, you're fine.
All right. Thank you and congratulations. We'll move on to the superintendent and department reports.
Yep. Good
Evening, everybody. The reports are included in your board packets. And as always, there's nice and exciting news to share about the district from each school and each department while we're progressing through the school year. So I do want to highlight, I guess it is just kind of one of the maybe a point of pride. So I shared in the board update last week that we are preliminarily at 1,579 students, 1,579, and that is the most in the past 10 years that we've had. So we're excited about that, and that just kind of goes to show it flows right into all of the good things that you see in all of the buildings' reports, because without our building administrators, our teachers, creating very positive environments, that number does not necessarily improve. So we are really appreciate all of the work that our department leads and our principals and the teachers do in each and every building.
I was going to mention in the BVA report too, the numbers were up. So
Yes.
I noticed that in the report. And then I also wanted to mention for food services, a big congrats to the state of Michigan for approving the free lunches and meals and, breakfast. Thank you. But also the picture of is it the ramen bowl for the high?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I'm like, I got to come to the.
You can turn around and see it on the big screen.
Oh, okay. So I was like, that looked really yummy too. So FYI. But then I saw you were coming to speak, so.
I have just one more, just an FYI for the board. In December is my evaluation, and just kind of announcing that you'll get information from me starting in probably December around my evaluation. So I do need to make that announcement.
Thank you.
All right, with that, I think we can go on to our presentation. And she has a presentation behind us. I know Phil is looking at opportunities for us to not have to turn our back to the speaker, but for now, that's what we're going to do. So, not being rude, but.
Let's see. It's a simple clicker, so how do I? Oh, no, he showed me how to do it, but of course, that doesn't mean much. Bill, what am I supposed to do?
Oh, there
Oh, okay. Okay, so here's my presentation for today. So thank you all, and I think nobody's new this year, so if it's a repeat from last year, I apologize, but I just wanted to give a quick overview of food service. As you all know, most of our funding comes from the federal government through the USDA. And with those funds, this is what we do: breakfast and lunch in the cafeteria for all 4 schools, breakfast, lunch, and snack for 3 GSRP classrooms. That's separate, that's in their classroom. They are fed family style, so that's a little bit of a different way we do it. We do a la carte sales at Buchanan Middle School and Buchanan High School, which is snacks, and that's the only thing parents need to send money for. So those of you that have middle school and high school kids, you know all about that. We're doing after-school snack at Buchanan Middle School and Buchanan High School for the first time in quite a number of years. We're doing it at the high school every day, too. And this is a snack for any kid staying after school for any reason. Doesn't have to be just a club. It can be sports practice, Boys and Girls Club at the middle school. Any kid is welcome to get a snack. And that's been very well received at the high school this year, which has been nice to see. Yeah, I'd say we're probably averaging about 80 kids a day. I think I had like 120 one day. So it's nice. There are kids who are really hungry, especially if they've got to stay after school for a long practice. It's nice to be able to do that for them. Also, because we're getting this money from the federal government, we have to follow a lot of their rules, which is good. They're all good things. Our menus have to meet calories, sodium, sugar, fat restrictions for every age group, and they're all different. The high school doesn't get the exact same thing that the elementary kids get. We have to offer a specific variety of fruits and vegetables. There's 5 vegetable subgroups we have to offer, so we can't just put potatoes out there every day. We can't repeat fruits. We can't have applesauce at breakfast and apple slices at lunch. So I'm constantly balancing, and yeah, it's a lot. We can have multiple fruits out there, but one of them has to be different every day. So it's a lot, but it's all good, and it is healthier for the kids. We also accommodate for food allergies and food sensitivities. I call parents to discuss it with them. We have a lot of kids who are lactose intolerant, so I talk to them. Is it just milk? Is it cheese too? Is it, things like that. And we provide limited catering for special events, like we do the back-to-school breakfast, we do empty bowls. And for my department, anything that we call catering, that's where we're reimbursed directly from the group. We do a little bit of concession ordering, and then I just bill close-up, for things like that. We also make sack lunches for field trips, and we do pizza parties for elementary classrooms. You'd be surprised how kids think that that's really cool to get. It's the same pizza we serve, but we serve it whole, and they can pick their own slice. It's fun. Saves the teacher some money too. So that's sort of just the overview of our program and what we do. Here's the ramen bowl. We're doing that at the high school now. It is really, really good. So all of our food has to be whole grain. I don't know if you knew that, so those are whole grain ramen noodles with vegetables, chicken. That top picture, the long one, is about half of the salad bar at the middle school. So I don't know if any of you have had a chance to be over there. I know Michelle was there for last week. It's lovely. It looks like that. The bottom is the fruit at the high school. So, at least 3 different kinds of fresh fruit every day. So yeah, just some pictures of our food. And like Kelly said, our thanks in part to meals being free for all students, we're having record numbers of kids eating with us. Part of that is because of the higher enrollment, but part of that, our percentages are amazing. I always put in my board updates, our averages, but we're doing about 1/3 of the kids for breakfast and almost 3/4 of the kids for lunch. It's amazing. We're not quite there, maybe like 63, 64% district-wide, but the high school is kind of low because so many kids are off campus. The middle school, we did like 82% of kids ate lunch with us on average. That's huge. So I'm proud of that. Last week was National School Lunch Week, and Michelle helped a lot, we promoted a free lunch to any staff member that wanted to eat with either their kids or other kids, but they had to eat in the cafeteria. That was the rule. And we had 143 staff members, or meals, Some of them, we had some staff that ate every single day, and they were welcome to do it. It was fun. So the elementary kids loved it. The high school kids, maybe not so much.
Right.
One teacher told me that he had to move because the students told him that was so-and-so's seat. So, but it was cute, and we got some good pictures. So I think these were all at Ottawa. So kindergarten teacher and a parapro. Here's the high school. Oh, there's Michelle. Trish. Yes, at their own table. Yeah. You see that? Yeah.
Cool.
Another Ottawa and middle school. You can kind of see the new middle school tables too. I should have had pictures of those. We had new tables for the middle school this year that are very easy and light to pick up, which is really helpful to the custodians. So. Another high school. That's most of the high school lunch crew. We're missing one, but yeah. Our mural in the background. And a couple 5th grade teachers. So I was really glad that we had such a great participation. I hope that people like the food if you had the chance to participate. So that is it for me. I don't know if you have any questions or anything.
I do want to say Becky does a lot, and these aren't things that she's required to do. So like the snack, it would be easy for her to just say, nope, not going to offer it. But it was her initiative in taking the initiative in offering the snacks after school. Some kids, I don't know, what's the earliest lunch here at the high school, 10:30?
Yeah, depending on the day, but yeah.
Yeah, early lunch lands for kids want hungry after school.
Oh, yeah.
So,
that's a big.
yeah, that is.
It is. It's nice.
Yeah.
Yep.
So thank you, Becky, for all of
You're
that,
welcome.
all of what
Yeah.
you do. Always thinking about the kids. Always thinking about the
And just in general, having all the meals free is such a help to all the kids, even those kids who can afford it. It just gets rid of the stigma of, you get free lunch. Everybody gets free lunch. So it's been great. So I hope we can continue. So if you ever get a chance to advocate for that with, the state, at the
than
state
happy.
level,
Yes. Yeah.
please do, because it, most of you are parents or, or head kids in school, it's, even if you can afford it, it gets
Takes the
expensive.
stress off of you
It
for
does.
trying to figure it out, too.
Right? Exactly. Having to think about that every day. Yeah, go ahead.
So Wiley went from Moccasin to middle school.
Oh, yeah.
And so for the first couple days, I was like, how was lunch? He's like, it was great. And he's like, it's like totally different. And I said,
Mm-hmm.
okay, what'd you eat? Pizza. So the next day I said, what'd you eat today? Pizza. And the next day,
Yeah.
pizza. I was like, do you eat anything else? He goes, the pizza's phenomenal. He said.
Yeah, we have, there's a big percentage of fifth graders who literally eat pizza every day.
Well, he's one of them.
Yeah, he's not alone.
Yeah.
They always know fifth grade's the first lunch. That's where you make the most pizza for fifth grade. By the time they get to sixth and seventh grade, they're branching out. But yeah,
I did ask him, I was like, have you tried anything else? He goes, pizza. I was like, okay. He loves the pizza.
I guess if I had to eat the same thing every day, I'd go for pizza too. But,
I was like,
yeah.
okay.
But I'm glad he likes it.
Yeah.
So, okay. Anybody else? All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Next, we have the information reports and new business. First, the Buchanan Cass School Board Association.
Yeah. Becky teed that up nicely, because this meeting that I attended was all about training for advocacy, for your state legislature. That training, again, is on Wednesday. I sent everybody, this Wednesday, I sent everybody an email, reminding them to RSVP if you're interested in going. Back to that meeting, though, it was a half-hour virtual. There weren't many people there, just finalizing the details of Wednesday's training, which should be the first of probably two. There should be another one in the spring, I think they were trying to do. But.
Good, thank you. Human Resources Committee on October 2nd.
I can take that one. So at that meeting, it was Mrs. Berry, Mrs. Robinson, Mrs. Lesh, myself, and Mrs. Rigglesworth. We talked about resignations and transfers, some new hires, the open positions, and then we just talked a little bit about some of the changes that are happening with the new positions that have been posted and what that looks like, just from a support perspective.
All right, how about the superintendent and Buck parent conversations on October 8th?
So I held that on October 8th at Ottawa, and it is just an open time for folks to come in and speak to me about anything, including staff. I did have one staff member come in and ask a couple questions. So our next meeting that we have, we'll make sure we send out information again of where we'll be, where I'll be, and the time. So it's just open office hours. So.
All right, we'll move on to public comment, and I don't think we have any cards, so we're not missing anybody from anybody here. Okay. We will keep rolling on to the adoption of the consent agenda.
I make a motion, the Board of Education approves the consent agenda items for the regular meeting of October 20, 2025. And that's all I have to read.
I'll do it. Support.
All right, any questions, comments?
I'm appreciative I don't have to, 3
Read it all.
pages. It'll all be in the minutes.
I'm used to that.
That's
All
what
right, go
everybody's
ahead.
holding up.
Roll call.
The difference. Mr. Carlson.
Abstain due to family employment.
10-4. Ms. Brackett.
Yes.
Mr. Brown.
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin.
Yes.
Dr. Burnett.
Yes.
Ms. Berry.
Yes. All right, we'll go ahead and move on to the action items. And first, we have the proposal for the 26 bond campaign services.
I make a motion the Buchanan Board of Education has selected Miller Davis to provide bond campaign services for the district 2026 bond program. Upon approval, Buchanan Community Schools and Miller Davis will negotiate a mutually agreeable contract for construction management related to the approved bond language and projects. Pre-bond services will include facility assessment, bond application assistance, community engagement support, and bond campaign services, all provided at no cost to the district.
Support.
Any questions, comments?
So this gives the district I guess, authority to communicate with and work with Miller Davis. I do want to stress that as this is the start of this work, nothing has been decided or anything like that regarding the bond. This is the initial work of what happens. We know we met with the bond basically steering informational meeting a couple weeks ago. And with that, there will be two groups that we'll work with. One is the bond steering committee, and then the other is the bond committee that will go out and give information to the community. So, but we're just at the beginning stages of this work.
Good. Any questions, comments? All right, we'll go ahead with roll call.
Mr. Carlson?
Yes.
Ms. Brackett?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
And Ms. Berry.
Yes. Next, we have the student handbook update.
I move the Buchanan Board of Education approves the Buchanan Community Schools updated handbooks for the 2025-2026 school year for the Buchanan High School, Ottawa Elementary, and athletics.
Support.
All right, questions, comments?
I appreciated the memo for the high school, so I didn't have to read
Yeah,
all of it. It was just the updates. That was very helpful.
Agree.
agree.
All right, go ahead with roll call.
Mr. Carlson?
Yes.
Ms. Brackett?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
And Ms. Berry.
Yes. Next, we have the board policy update.
I make a motion the Buchanan Board of Education approve the following policies through July 11, 2025 update, the through July 25, 2025 update, and the district updates for policy 3104, school cameras and monitoring, 3115B, designation of coordinators, and 3308, distribution of printed materials.
Support.
All right, any questions, comments?
Michelle did a great job getting us ready for that, as she always does.
That
Thank
was a
you,
lot of
Michelle.
information, yeah. Thank you.
Go ahead with roll call.
Mr. Carlson?
Yes.
Ms. Brackett?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
And Ms. Berry.
Yes. All right, next we have the Power School litigation resolution.
A regular meeting of the Buchanan Community Schools Board of Education was held on the 20th day of October 2025 at the following time, 6 p.m. The meeting was called to order by Ms. Berry. Do I have to say everybody that was present and absent?
No.
The following preamble and resolution were offered by member Scott Carlin and supported by,
Yeah. Well, at the end, we'll do that.
whereas schools nationwide are joining a nationwide lawsuit against Power School Holdings, Inc., Power School Group, LLC, and related defendants concerning the December 2024 Power School data breach, specifically MDL number 3149, in the United States District Court for the Southern District of California. Schools in lawsuit are being represented by France Law Group, APLC, a California professional law corporation. Thrun Law Firm PC referred the school to France for the lawsuit. The board believes it is in the school's best interest to join the lawsuit on the terms specified in the attached attorney-client fee contract. Number 5, the board believes it is in the school's best interest to authorize and direct the superintendent or designee to sign the attached attorney-client fee contract on behalf of the school and to take such other action as necessary to obtain monetary damages for the school in the lawsuit, subject to review by the school's legal counsel. Now, therefore, be it resolved that, 1, the board decides to join the lawsuit on the terms specified in the attached attorney-client fee contract. Number 2, the board authorizes and directs the superintendent or designee to sign the attached attorney-client fee contract on behalf of the school and to take such other action as necessary to obtain monetary damages and injunctive relief for the school in the lawsuit, subject to review by the school's legal counsel. Number 3, all resolutions and parts of resolutions that conflict with the provisions of this resolution are rescinded.
Support.
And just so you know, we would be included with this lawsuit anyway, whether there's a resolution or not. This would allow us to claim or recoup any fees due to interruption of services, so.
Any other questions? Comments? All right, go ahead with roll call.
Mr. Carlson?
Yes.
Sorry, I have to do this a little different. Ms. Brackett?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
And Ms. Berry?
Yes.
Motion passed. Okay,
All set?
Mhm.
Give you a second.
thank you.
Yep. All right, moving on to the BEA letter of agreement for Van Dyke and Kratky.
I move the Buchanan Board of Education approves the attached letters of agreement with Buchanan Education Association for Dawn Van Dyke and Aaron Kratky.
Support.
Who did support
Jenny.
that? Jenny, that's what I thought.
All right, any questions or comments? Anything to add?
Just both of these LOAs were, I guess, written in conjunction, in collaboration with the BEA president. I'll just with Aaron Kratky's, it is a strategy of a grant that we did receive around 99B, supporting teachers around computer science standards. So, which will, I think next year will be part of the law. So.
And she's coaching for a full year, it said, right? Like-
Yeah, it'll be, yes, through September, the funds run out September
Oh,
30,
okay,
2026, so,
I thought that was a cool,
yep. Mhm.
cool opportunity for staff.
Yep.
All right, go ahead with roll call.
Mr. Carlson?
Yes.
Ms. Brackett?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
And Ms. Berry?
Yes. All right, and finally, the BVA graduation certification.
I make a motion that upon satisfactory completion of district requirements for high school graduation, the Board of Education hereby approves Buchanan Virtual Academy students Jean Rogers and Jeray Hart, and Buchanan Step Up student Blade Ricketts.
Support.
I was like, was that Jake? Mr. Brown? There you go.
All right. Congratulations to these individuals. Any other comments or anything to add?
Congrats.
Yeah, congratulations, yeah.
Okay, go ahead with roll call.
Mr. Carlson?
Yes.
Ms. Brackett?
Yes.
Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Ms. Lesh, yes. Dr. Carlin?
Yes.
Dr. Burnett?
Yes.
And Ms. Berry?
Yes. Any questions or comments from the board?
I do want to, it wasn't in this agenda, but there was a great meeting a week and a half ago of the strategic planning group. I think you probably all saw that in your packet, but I really appreciate all of the community members and staff members that were a part of that. Michelle did a great job organizing it. Trish, of course, her usual wonderful self, and I'm also very pleased with the facilitator that we had. I thought she did a really, really good job. We got a lot of really great ideas and community input. It was a wide swath of people from the community as well, so I think that we are well suited to move forward with that process.
I wanted to remind everybody that this Friday, October 24th, from 4 to 7 at the school farm, we have the Fall Fest. We have spooky stories in the schoolhouse. We have hay rides. We have pumpkin picking. We are limited. We didn't get a ton this year, but we do have some. And some crafts in the portable. So please come join us. It's kind of a quick, short, hopefully the weather holds out. We have a bonfire usually too, so come join us. Oh, and free hot dogs. So free food, yeah, free food.
Best of luck to the band. This weekend, they will be competing at the preliminary competition, which is where they need to place in order to go to state. So best of luck to the band as they travel this weekend. I know they played almost in the rain last weekend. My daughter went, and she said she did not get rained on watching Buchanan, but it was pretty close, so.
For good weather.
Anything else? No? All right, our next meeting is November 17th at 6 PM. We are adjourned.